Good evening, YouTube. It's Monday. I'm attempting to be as perky as possible because the past weekend has been a rough one. Pain-wise, it's gone down into the doldrums for me, and I've probably collectively had about 7 hours sleep across the whole weekend. So yeah, I look like shit and I feel like shit, but you got to keep going. So what do I do in the middle of the night when I can't actually sleep? I search for films, and this week releases wise, today just above mediocre in my opinion. There's some good stuff in there, but it could be a lot better. But next week, oh yeah, next week's looking real good. There's another another contender for release week of the year. I think it's gonna look good next week. But we'll go through the releases. Don't have any pickups, nothing turned up, which surprises me. But we do always have my competition, so I'll make sure you see those as well. And first things first, what the hell happened with Big Paulie's live feed last night? It kept crashing and gurgling. I don't know what the black hell happened, but every time I think I jinxed it. Every time I went onto it, it was going. It's like, yeah. So I came off that, but we will talk again, Big Paulie. I hope your broadband's got a bit better since last night. So what came out today? One of my favourite films, which I probably will get this at some point, The Wizard of Oz. It came out in this 4K steelbook and 4K. It's an absolute classic film. It's going to look amazing in 4K, and I really, really want to get that. I've heard good things about the next one. I haven't seen it yet, but two really good actors in it. Good Omens. It's come out as a steelbook and Blu-ray today. I thought that looked quite cool. Terminator Salvation, I've got like 4 different versions already, so I'm not going to get it 4K, but that came out today. Gremlins 4K Steelbook apparently has turned up places. So anyone who's been out today, let me know in the comments. Did you actually find it? Because it was late. Crime Story, a classic Jackie Chan film. Now that came out today as well. The Beetlejuice Steelbooks arrived today. Friday the 13th Steelbook, the Salem's Lot Steelbook, and the Exorcist Steelbook. I really want that Beetlejuice. I'll have to find it somewhere. Doom Annihilation. Let's face it, the Doom films were never that good, so yeah. Midsommar. Never heard of it, but looks a bit weak in my opinion. I Am Duran. I haven't got a clue, but it's out today. Warrior Series 1. Looks alright. Satanic Panic. It's a cool name at least, but I haven't even heard of that one. Never Look Away, Ace Ventura 1 and 2. If you're good, you can pick that up second hand between £8 and £10. So I don't know why they've re-released that, but they are classics anyway. The Before trilogy, a lot of people have been getting hold of this. Classic, definitely want to get that. The Quest, which isn't actually that bad a Van Damme film. Yeah, that's worth watching again. I would recommend that one. Neverwhere, never heard of it. True Romance. Now there's a fucking classic. The attack that Patricia Arquette is put through. Is it Patricia Arquette? It's one of those, isn't it? That she's put through. It's so well filmed. That is a brilliant, brilliant film. Last of the Mohicans. Who cares? Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. Who cares? Why we released them? Nightbreed. There's a classic. And Birdie. Another classic psychological film. That's out again today. The film that scarred me for life as a kid, American Wealth in London's been re-released by, I think, is it Arrow? Might be Arrow. A film called Hair, Ghost Story, Happy Ever After, and that's from 1954, believe it or not. Time Without Pity, that was 1957, and The Man of a Thousand Faces from 1957. So, like I say, quite a mixed bag today. I'm not quite sure what people will be picking up in their videos today. I'm continuing to experiment with my video editing and filming a few bits in 4K and testing it. I'm not going to go live with anything until I'm happy with it, which I'm currently not, but I will get there. I imagine I'm probably going to do a room tour before I start the 12 Days of Christmas, and then through to the end of the year and into 2020 we'll go full 4K and edited and all that. So I'm really looking forward to that time. It's going to be a lot more polished in my opinion, and that's what I'm really going to be happy with. But I need to make sure that I'm on top of it here, otherwise all my time is just going to be spent cocking around, which not good. Now next week, here we go. This is a good week. We have the first, second and third Iron Man films released in 4K. That's just in their individuals. Same as Captain America 1, 2 and 3 4K are coming out as well. A new one called Anna, that's coming out in 4K and Blu-ray. The documentary of Apollo 11 is coming out in 4K Blu-ray. Yesterday, I do like the look of this film. 4K and Blu-ray next week as well. A steelbook version of Shape of Water in 4K. Now, I love the look of Shape of Water. I do own it, but I haven't watched it yet. I will get around to it. 3 Billboards in Ebbing, Missouri is coming out as a 4K steelbook. I do own that. Another one I haven't got around to watching yet. The Aladdin 4K steelbook's out next week. Yes, that does look cool. Universal Soldier 4K steelbook, 4K and Blu-ray's out next week. That's going to look awesome in 4K. It really is. Miracles, the Canton Godfather, one of the best fights in the Rope Factory you'll ever see. One of the best fights you ever see put on film. Crazy stunts in it. Highly recommend that one. Red Heat, yep, they announced that literally the day after I bought it, normal. But Red Heat in 4K is coming out steelbook and 4K, and they're re-releasing it on Blu-ray as well, I think. It's a Wonderful Life, one of the most classic films of all time. That's coming out as 4K and Blu-ray. Not quite sure what they can actually do to it to make it look better, but we'll see. Death and Return of Superman, not really into those that much. The Souvenir, haven't even heard of. The Walking Dead Series 9 is arriving as a steelbook. I've got the first 4 series of Walking Dead, so I really start need to watching them. Man in an Orange Shirt, I have not got a fecking clue what that's about. I imagine it's about a bloke in an orange shirt, but, you know. Invitation, never heard of. The Grand Budapest Hotel, yes, they've released yet another steelbook of that one. Maleficent, 4K steelbook in 4K. I do love Maleficent. I'm looking forward to the second one. London Kills Me, never even heard of. Edge of Darkness, never heard of. Krull, which is the updated disc, because I think the first release they did was all cocked up. That's out next week. Terror Train and Lady with a Lamp. So definitely think next week's a better release schedule than this week. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and if you like what I talk about today, give me a thumbs up. I know that my videos at the moment are a bit samey. Yes, I try to get as much information across to people as I can. Fridays is when I will concentrate on what sales are going on over the weekend and things like that. I did manage to get my American, German and French release schedules onto Facebook by the end of today, but I did have some problems over the weekend with the internet as well, which is a pain in the arse. But maybe that had something to do with the fact that I was downloading Call of Duty Modern Warfare and it was 120 gig. Scary, but there you go. But I will get better in this, and I will make sure that the content will remain fresh. I want to come up with some new concepts for the new year as well. I want to actually start doing a bit better schedule as well. I want to do more than 3 a week. Let me know your thoughts on the kind of videos you might want to see as well, because I like people's ideas, especially for like Redscope. You say it how it is, and which is something I do like about. I like your opinions, mate, because if you think something shit that I've done, you tell me, and I like that. So I appreciate every comment I get from you, definitely. Now, let me know what of those releases you're thinking of getting as well, because I love to know what people are actually buying. I really do. But let's take a look. Shoulder, out. Prizes. Now, prize 1 for this Friday, not next Friday. This Friday is Lucy and the Green Lantern Extended Edition. 2 cool films. I like the Green Lantern. I don't know why everyone hates it. And then we went a bit laughy with Pixels and Ted. You can tell I've got 3 screens in now because the glares just were terrible. But I thought, yeah, some well-known films for this week's prizes. You know how to do it. You must be a subscriber to my channel, which I always do appreciate. I appreciate everyone who subscribes to me and takes the time to look at my ugly mug. You then go onto Facebook. My Facebook name is Peter Blu-ray Bullet Brit Ainsley in 3 words. You befriend me on Facebook, and then we can talk on Messenger, and then we can talk about anything. If you've got things you want to swap, you want to send me bits, you want to say I'll trade you this for that, anything like that, contact me. We can always talk. The worst thing either of us can do is say no. That's simple. Plus, when I need your address for something, it's safe that your information comes to me. I do not keep anybody's information digitally in that form. I do keep it in a book, which is locked in a safe in my house, on a nightly basis. So I do take everybody's personal information very seriously. I'm an ex-banker, so at the end of the day, it's something that's second nature to me. Okay, guys? Now, enjoy the rest of your night. I will be back tomorrow with a decent top 10. I'm going to take a look at a few sales that are going on at the moment as well, so I'll detail a few bargains that are out there. Have a look on Zavi, because they've got this thing going on where you get a horror t-shirt and you get a steelbook or a horror title with it. So for 20 quid you get a cool t-shirt and a cool steelbook or Blu-ray. Not a bad deal at the moment. I'm quite happy with that deal. There's a couple that I would definitely jump on if I had the spare cash at the moment, but I don't. It's a simple way of putting it. Let's face it, I look like crap at the moment. I'm looking at my video up there at the moment. I look like shit. I'm going to tidy myself up, get it shaved. But I have not had a good weekend, so I do apologise for the way I look, and maybe I'm mumbling along, but there you go. Tomorrow will be a better video, and we look forward to Friday's old draws as well. So enjoy the rest of your evening, guys. Let's hope you're more coherent than I am. Take care now.